Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and record the unboxing, so to speak, of the new dude. Phoenix may very well be this dude's name. Do not know. Got him from Aura Reptiles in Virginia from Patrick McKnight. And he is a yellow belly blackhead dreamsicle, which comprises to be 2 genes of piebald and lavender albino. And this dude is super cool to handle. I handled him upon pickup. Rose and I went to get him, and now she's at the top of the stairs waiting on me to finish with my reptiles so I can come up and see her. Almost guarantee it. Anyway, yeah, we threw some names around on the internet. Everybody had some feedback, so I appreciate that. Tanya threw out Phoenix on the way home. There's a little goblin face. I don't know if you guys can see that right where his head is. Look at that. What the hell? So somebody, Amanda's kid, suggested Bowser, which was really cool. But I'm gonna leave him in this thing because if I get him out, then I can't. I don't think I could really. Let's try. Let's see what happens when I get him out. Yeah, I can still hold him under the camera. So he's just beautiful, guys. Like, and you know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, his color, their color doesn't really show on the camera." But this lighting setup I'm using, yeah, it's pretty accurate. This is his color, so that's a good thing. I don't have to make excuses like, "Oh, you should see him in person." Nope. Well, this is as good as he's gonna shine. See if I can turn the light a little bit in his direction more. But no, this is him. He's just fantastic, phenomenal. So his cage is already acclimated and warmed. He'll be on paper towels for about 3 or 4 days, just so I can make sure he doesn't have anything that he brought with him. Give him a once over, double check him. He looks pretty good. So yeah, solid dude. Going into the collection, he'll be breeding Penny in probably a year to make more dreamsicles and pinstripe, pastel, yellow belly, all that stuff. Blackhead. She's chocolate too, so if she passes down any kind of chocolate genetic, we'll see what that throws into a dreamsicle scenario. Should they all manage to catch those genes in one baby, because it is an odds game. You could have 6 different genetics, and you can only hope to get all of them piled into one baby. But my dude is fantastic. He's phenomenal. What do you think, guys? Phoenix? I can hear Rose upstairs stomping around, so apparently she's not waiting for me at the stairs anymore. She got impatient. Look at that upside down goblin, y'all. Amazing. There's another one. So awesome. All right. That's it. I think I'll take the camera out of this pod and at least show you guys what the packing was like, because I've never seen anyone pack this way. I'm sure there are a lot of people that do it, but I'm impressed with it. It's fantastic, and I'll tell you all the reasons why once I get the camera off the pod. Give me a second to put him away in his new tub. I'll be right back. All right, so box like normal. But the thing that I found different was that, number one, he used this, which a lot of people just put him in a snake bag, which is fine, I guess. But this was really cool, man. This kept him in there nice and tight, and he was up under here, right? Lid on. So the heat, you know, like everyone else, secured to the bottom. Really great setup. Put the heat on this side, which is the way it was situated. And then it created like a heating effect over the top, because when I reached in here to grab the snake out of this container, all that airspace was nice and just cozy, warm temperature. It wasn't hot by any means, smothering or anything. And I don't know what kind of paper this is, but I mean, it's tucked in there good. I don't know if it's thermal paper or craft paper. I'll have to hit him up and ask him just because I'm impressed with it. But it was pinched down in there really well, as you can see, and that was the angle of it. It was just kind of hovered over the top of the snake. And then over here was just a little thank you card, which is fantastic. Give you guys a second to read that. Great dude, man. Great customer service over the phone. I accidentally did an overcharge. And he was kind enough to go ahead and get that refunded back to me. A little sticker. Receipt of billing, which you guys don't need to see that. But that's it, man. So he's going to, let's see if Penny's awake. Penny's in here. This is who he's going to breed in a year or so, because Penny's about ready. That's Penny. Hey, girl. And she's basically chocolate lemon blast, which a lemon blast is pastel and pinstripe combined, but she has chocolate as well. And you can see the pastel in her head, but she's also het for dreamsicle, het albino lavender, and het piebald. So 25% of their babies, or maybe 50. I think it's het to visual 50%. I'll have to look that up. Either way, we can hope for at least one dreamsicle out of her clutch, depending on what size clutch she gives, if any. No idea how many babies she'll lay. Some of these snakes in their first year can do 5, 6. Some of them will do 7, depending on how big you let them get. I imagine it would depend somewhat on their size. Maybe not. Maybe it's just that's all they're ever going to put out, regardless of size. But that's Penny, y'all. All right, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Oh, Rose got impatient and came down. Let's, Mama. Did you get tired of waiting on Daddy? She went with me on the car ride to go pick up the new snake. She loved it. She got to say hello to an officer who was picking up 4 animals of his own. He was picking up leopard geckos. And yeah, so she's ready. She's letting me know. Come on, dude, let's make it. I'm coming. Guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. This is the new reptile setup. Let's see. It's not done. I got to get that wall blasted with more photos and artwork and whatnot. But let me see. I've shown everybody the new setup. So everything used to be on that wall. These crates are just in the way now. They were over here. And I had 4 stack of the big cages. I had those 4 cages in this corner, and I decided to move them. I do have 2 more cages that I need to build that are going to go on top right there, and those more likely will go underneath if they can fit. If not, we'll figure something else out. Still have those stands. There's my little corner. It's going to be where my laptop's going to go. TV is still there. But yeah, that's got the 6 juvenile tanks on top, 4 on bottom. I got 2 more cages in those boxes that can be built. There's my refrigerator for all my frozen reptiles or frozen rodents and whatever drinks I want to cram in there. There's my little work table. Got some Christmas gifts in those tubs, guys. And yeah, this is it. Bought this new little sofa that's got storage underneath it. Underneath the cushions is storage. Still have my working board for my animals. The last time they shed, last time they fed, if they couldn't make it on this month's calendar. But there's that. But yeah, that's it, man. Work in progress. Work in progress. I gotta figure out how to get my girl on the wall. We gotta get her back up. But there's that. There's a little row board. All right. Peace out, suckers.